Gorgeous maid Lillian Chipeso discovered a Zambian community in Ghana. It's as if most of you haven't watched this part of the video in her videos, but I would like to share a highlight on that, and that's the reason why I'm doing this video. Let's take a close look. When she visited this community, she felt at home, and whilst there, she forgot about her intentions of going back to Zambia, all because she was able to get her favorite meal in Shima. In this community, it's not called in Shima, it's called Wokble.
But yeah, you call it apple. Yeah, but it's in Shima.
It's not in Shima, it's Akble.
It's in Shima.
Alright.
Shima, you call it apple. Apple?
Akble.
Apple. You guys are bringing Shima?
Yeah.
No way.
Charles is happy.
I haven't had Shima in 1 week. Really? How do you guys prepare it? The same way we do.
How do you guys prepare it?
We warm water and then we add a little bit of
The corn flour.
and then we let it boil for 35 minutes, depending on how big the pot is.
Yeah.
And then you keep adding your corn flour.
I think you people came from water, or we came from there.
That's how they prepare it.
Yeah, same thing that we do here. That's how we prepare.
No,
I'm telling you.
it's not about to eat in Shima.
Yes. It's true. I promise you.
No way.
So here is the origin of Inshima. Yes. This
So
farm.
when you're eating Shima, apele.
Akpele.
Apele.
Akpele.
Do you put your vegetables on the side, or you mix the soup and everything?
No, we grind pepper, tomatoes, pepper, onions. We grind it together. Then we behead this one. Then we roast it. Then we used to eat it.
No vegetables on the side.
Oh no, no vegetable by the side. Yes.
And she later found out that they all share the same belief. That is, when you see a red scarf tied to a stick near someone's farm means there is danger, and something can happen to you if you pick anything from the farm.
You know what this is?
You don't touch it, please.
Why? You know what it is?
No, you can just show it.
Symbolizing danger.
Danger. Yeah. So it means you don't touch anything here. Just,
So the owner of the the farm
yeah.
has put this
Yeah.
as a sign.
Yeah.
So even just touching.
Not like you don't pluck anything. Okay, you say something about it.
This red means danger. Don't touch it. If you see this, you didn't make it at one place, about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So you must always see it. If you touch something happen on you, it's your own paragraph.
So something
You can
can
touch.
actually
You can
happen.
try to take something here. A snake will bite you. You can anything can happen on you. You can paralyze. Anything can happen on you. So he didn't just make it
Not even a
without
single.
your knowledge.
With the intention that you want to steal something from here and run away with it.
Yes.
It's not
It's
yours.
not for you. Don't come and
So
steal
don't.
from here. Simple.
If you want to take something, you ask the owner. You are hungry, you want to get some tubers of cassava or whatever. And then he will say, yes. Or he says, no. No is no. Yes is yes. So you don't sneak inside and pick something thinking that, no, you're not going back safe and sound. You don't believe it?
Not that I don't believe it.
Do you believe it, buddy?
It's just very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, there are stories that you don't, somebody tries to pluck maybe something from a farm and then the person got stuck, something like that.
Yes.
But then the fact that you guys have it like publicly like that displayed as danger is like, isn't this a practice of witchcraft?
No.
Know that
You shouldn't.
try to steal from here.
So he's actually a good person to
Yeah.
have put this one over there. It's just like walking into somebody's yard and then you see, beware of dogs.
Exactly.
Will you go inside? Will you? So, there's nothing witchcraft about it. Just, you don't believe it, right? You don't believe it? Do we experiment it?
Although she didn't believe, she was able to trace it back to her community back in Zambia. Love of the people in the community she realized that even though she felt like she was different, the people in the community treated her just like one of them. And she felt like she's in Zambia and never felt like going back to Zambia.
Abobi Kapenta. We call this Kapenta.
We call it
Abobi.
Yes.
Keta boys. Keta school boys.
Yes.
One thing that she hasn't discovered yet is the caterpillar aspect. Yes, what Goshes ate in Zambia is something that is actually being eaten in Ghana. There are people in Ghana that eat caterpillar.
So I have cooked Ivishimu in Vingubala. I want Goshes to try. He made a video about how he's never tasted before, and they look like insects to him. What an insult. So I want him to, I'm saying you must try.
I must try what?
This.
This is caterpillar.
Yes.
Me, I should try caterpillar.
Yes.
No.
You must try.
Caterpillar.
There's no way you can go caterpillar.
Is this not the insect that turns into butterfly?
Yes, it is.
And I should eat it?
It's a Zambian delicacy, so you must eat it.
So that Ghanaians will do what? Laugh.
No, so that Zambia...
Ghanaians will say that I have followed a woman to eat caterpillar. Caterpillar, oh. What's the local name again?
Fishimo.
Fishimo.
Ifishimo.
Fishimo.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad, but the taste tastes like shrimp. But for the mere fact that I know it's caterpillar. Hey.
The one they eat in Ghana is mostly gotten from rotten palm trees. After the palm wine is derived from the palm tree, the stem that lies on the floor rots. Then it produces these worms. Those are the caterpillars. In this community, they call them bamido. And yes, in Ghana, we eat them. And there are people that we can trace it up to and still get those caterpillars right here in Ghana. If you want a video about that, just let me know in the comment section. Whether you're Ghanaian or a Zambian, just let me know. Just tell me in the comment section and I'll do a video about it for you. So whilst in this community, Lillian never wanted to go back because she's been to a community that she was given Ishima to eat, the love, and she realized that the belief of the society or of this particular community has aligned with her belief. And for that reason, when she was asked on several occasions if she would be going back to Zambia, she rejected it off camera. But whenever they on the camera, she would say she wants to go back to Zambia. That's just the beauty of the Volta region. One man was actually telling Lillian that Zambians actually came from the Volta region of Ghana.
Your Inshima came from the Volta region.
Come from the Volta region.
No, it's called Ewokpele. Ewokpele.
Ewopele.
Yes, Ewokpele. You take it with the caterpillars, we take it with Abobi.
And if you could trace these things, like match the dots to the dots, it could be true. Even if they were not from Ghana specifically, they might in some way or somewhere meet at a particular point where they share the same culture, they share the same tradition. This is a Zambian community in Ghana. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Simon Kofi, your one and only village blogger that is on a mission to showcase Africa. See you in my next video.